Oh, happy Saturday. I am back out here on the property and it's just starting to sprinkle. I got here about 8:45 this morning and it's now 12:45. So I got here and there was a surprise waiting for me in the driveway. There was a large tree that had fallen across the road here. So I had to stop and take care of that first. You can see this stump that split off. It was an old rotted tree. Must have had some pretty good winds here, because I found a bunch of branches all across the driveway and other places down around the shed and whatnot. So you can see the remnants of where I cut up that tree. Took it back to the stump. I added to the brush pile, obviously. This thing was a mess. It just created a... Look at all that. Everything on top of here, that's all scraggly and whatnot. It came off that tree. What a mess. Then there's the actual wood that I was able to harvest from it. Over here, this is the electrical area where the temp panel is going in. I stacked all of these. These are ready to drag to the property line to mark the boundary. I cleaned that up a little bit. And I also knocked down a bunch more trees in here. I took out one big pine that was bothering me. I should have done it before. And in fact, now you can see how open it is back here. I took a bunch of trees out of there. A bunch of pines actually had it looked like there was an elm that came out of there. You can see the leaves right here in that pile. Looks like an elm. And I cleaned this all up, opened it up. Now, what it did is, now I see this goofy thing and revealed this. That's the next monster to get out of here. That thing is rotted. And it is, well, depending on how it should break or come down, it could hit the panel. Hopefully, as it breaks, it's going to fall past it. I don't know how we're going to get that out of here. It's already split. That's called the Widowmaker. That's one you start cutting, you don't know where the hell it's going to break. So we'll have to figure that out sooner rather than later. And then a couple of these that are really close. I'm going to have to get them out of here too. Even this pine that I cut down right here, that was a good sized one. It made a lot of mess too. I used some rope and tackle and pulled that in the direction I wanted to with the truck, so it didn't come back this way toward the panel. But it's a little more clear now. So anyway, okay, that's this area. Then we move up here, and there's a bunch more wood that came off these trees I cut down today. I cleared up this entire side because this is where they're going to run the power line. And the guy from the power company said it would help if I pushed back a lot of the trees and stumps and brush and whatnot that was in here. So I did what I could here. I moved a bunch of this back. You can see how it's pretty darn clear now. In fact, ruts that I left, digging things out. This thing can go around the ditch. That's not an issue. Or weeds. And then this is where I did a bunch of work too. I buzzed up a bunch of this that was laying in here. Remember how full that was. And all of this was actually almost to the gravel, the 3-inch gravel that you see. So I cut it, pushed it, used the cant lever, or cant hook, and pushed it sideways, cut some more little scrap pine out of here, and got this as cleared up as I could. Some of these are pretty darn heavy, but we had no other place to put them at the moment, so I'm not going to move them once and have to move them again. Might as well just shove them back and then eventually get it to clean it up properly. But they have a nice clear path now. So that was my goal for the day. That's what I got done, and honestly, I'm beat. This was some work. Oh yeah, I did take some little pines out on this side too, and you can see the fresh stuff thrown in the piles. Yeah, right here I took out a couple more. There's the remnants of the stumps. Just to open this up, and this guy is gonna have to go at some point. I probably should just do it, like the Band-Aid, pull it, be done. It's narrowing the driveway, and once we start any building back here, we're going to have more room to get materials and vehicles in here. We knew that, but might be able to leave it for the winter. But anyway, here's your shot down the border. All the way you can see the white flags. That's where the power line will run. And hopefully they can do it to the side of the driveway and not destroy as much as they might. But that's really it. I'm beat. I'm soaked, sweating my ass off. Honestly, the temperature is great. It's probably only about, not even, I don't know if it's even 70 degrees. Humidity is pretty good. You can tell it's there, but it's not oppressive like it has been this week. But yeah, just totally drenched. So I'm gonna hydrate a bit and unload the insulation and the supplies that I brought here. But then I think I'm just gonna pack up and call it a day. So I'll talk to you later.